Welcome back.
No revenue on this one.
I'll cut it. I'll cut it. I'll cut me seeing all those slurs, mommy.
Demonetized instantly.
Now my mic is too tall.
Or you're too short.
Yes, that is true. I'm 4'8".
I'm 7'3".
That's true. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Memory of a crime committed. Memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I strangled my cat.
Yes.
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth.
I had a stake. You know what they're doing to the cattle.
Honey, he's back out there with them damn cows again. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick.
I mean, he could've killed his dad.
How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. We're lovers now.
I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth and that dude! Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me! Yeah! Bow before your hero!
You almost threw our case out.
Woohoo! I was hot out there! Hot!
Glad someone's happy about this case, how this case is going. Seems too happy to care about anything. I show him. Look at my badge, you imbecile.
Imbecile.
Imbecile. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker's cigar is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off dog yet.
Pretty skepticious.
Suspicious. That'll spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But while I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, edgy. I mean, you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
I'm just a man sitting in the stands, seat C3,
P.O.
watching the performance, eating some popcorn. You're not supposed to have food in the courtroom. Ignore that last bit.
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. I'm going to fucking kill the judge.
Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
I mean Mia.
Nah, I mean me. I mean me. You mean me. You mean me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Me?
Didn't I say you too?
No, it was Larry and Edgy. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment.
Because last time you got kicked out of trial. You're useless!
Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
I grew up with him. You're a jerk, Maya. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes. In grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Larry, what's he talking about?
Exposition. That's what I'm talking about.
Talking about a backstory is not exposition. Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Boom. Kitty? There's no cat there. I'm schizophrenic.
There's so much that just happened. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial.
Class trial?
For stealing a pencil.
There was a bear there.
I didn't take the pencil, I swear. I don't know how it wound up in my bag. I'm only a kid. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade?
1982.
Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Shit!
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
I see.
Anyway, the kid's envelope disappeared with $38.00 still inside.
Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Probably chasing another model down.
In 3rd grade? Yeah.
Probably. Get back here!
Yeah. Stay away from me!
I made you this clock!
It's just a paper plate with 2 spoons on it.
You'll be mine forever! I love you!
You'll get security on this guy?
It's a school, we have no security. It's a small school, we definitely have no security. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. It's coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I skipped 2 PE. Then I broke my ankle.
Wow.
I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Why the teacher would agree to something now like that, I don't know.
I do have class trials inside of... Also, this is a true story from Shutakumi, the writer. This actually happened to him.
This is horrendous. The teacher shouldn't do something like this. All right, we're gonna publicly just humiliate this one kid.
It's a different culture.
I didn't do it.
Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah! No borrowing my eraser! He shouldn't be allowed in the relay days! Or the library committee! Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you! Hey, did you have to bake the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
It's very deep kid voice.
That's probably how he hears it, you know?
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
Embarrass yourself. Do it. Do it, you little wimp. I didn't know what was happening. That's not him talking. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. He was counting it in his lap. That's when it happened.
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles?
Still had the same, still the same fancy talk.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody gaining up and picking on one person. Just think about how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Good, I'm not the only kid with spiky hair.
Thank God. Very well. I will replace the money myself. My fucking $50 paycheck is going to go way down, but this class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. They never found the person who stole the money. We just said I was innocent.
Wow. And that person was Yami Yogi. Wow. I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
The teacher was like, listen, I stole the money. I'll just pay. I'll just give it back. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone. Without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Louie. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off of school. I've been there. They would have thought I'd done it. So I, took it kind of personally, see.
Yeah, you saved a kid from...
The death penalty.
As Japan society goes, killing himself.
Mm-hmm.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Fucking penis cock. Sorry. Anyway.
I think that's possible. Wow.
Oh,
sheathy.
You haven't seen what I've seen.
Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. And how they shined after he killed his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
And a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The 06 incident.
Right. Not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney."
A
demon attorney just sitting. What do you think he does in court? He sits there.
Yeah.
Give me your soul!
Why is everybody looking at me?
Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied.
Guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
He replied once, but he just called me a loser. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. And who he became was who I thought I would become.
And what I thought I would become is a fucking loser.
That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
I'm a big fan of Edgy.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, the person.
And I'm a big fan of Edgy. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not. Didn't expect your sister to die in the process.
Oopsies. Oh well.
But it was because of her I met him. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Whoa. Nick.
Shut up, Larry.
So, is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. Helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick! 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 We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop to caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go! Don't need that. Is that the murder weapon? Don't need
that. What the fuck am I doing? I'm going here.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet.
Gumshoe? Huh. He won't be coming back today.
He's dead?
My god! Really? Yeah, he said there was some guy at the arrest by tomorrow.
The boat shop caretaker.
He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal.
Caps!
Caps.
Good luck, Gumshoe. Yep, still just playing chess. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? That's not possible! The world ended yesterday!
He must be reading predictions for the future of someone's homepage. Worse than chess.
He's on Facebook.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Please, think about what you're doing, Jolinda. Please, don't take my Tommy away from me, no!
Ah, the thing that detectives always go through. A nasty divorce.
Okay, yeah.
Please, Yolanda, don't! Don't take my little kid!
Don't take my kids!
Talk to me, Edgy.
Anyway, I gotta be sad. Hold on.
Looking at photos of dead people. There's some photos of dead. Okay, I'm sad. Let's do this.
Okay, yeah.
You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Miss Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even.
Well, maybe, yeah. But I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps. My badge! Oh. Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with that.
I just want to show you the badge I have and you don't anymore.
Yeah.
Ah!
I don't have that badge. I'm a prosecutor.
Exactly! I've got something to prove. I'm cool. That's when he pulls out like a police bag. Shit.
I'm actually a police officer.
That's way
This was a sting operation on you, Phoenix Wright.
Why don't you have a seat?
Now, why'd you have a seat over there?
No! No, I didn't do anything with Maya! I swear!
And then let's have a seat. Let's have a conversation. Just commentate. Okay? Now let's go ahead and look at the chat logs. Take a look at the chat logs.
Alright, really though, I didn't write that.
Oh, well, you said you'll bring pizza, and, well, you have pizza right now. I'll take a slice, yes.
That's cake.
I'll take a slice.
I didn't even bring the right thing. What do you mean?
That's some very sweet pizza.
That's when you get one of the guys in the background who's doing that. Oh, I ordered that that guy is just a delivery driver.
It's that guy! Now you, why don't you have a seat over here? Just sit over here and just take a seat.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to that lady.
No, go ahead. Take a seat. Right over there. Take a seat.
Just sit right on the ground. Right there. Just
take a seat right on the ground.
Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? That's why I showed you my badge to say, ha ha, I do what your dad does.
Dad. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
I only defend people I know are innocent.
Yeah. Oh, yes. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. A man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. Hammond.
That'd be Robert Hammond. I can't hear Yanni without thinking of JonTron. Yanni Janssen was barely literate farmhand.
On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. We had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. You claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher, a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
Maybe not respect.
I deserve respect.
How did he get into the detention center?
I'm everywhere.
He's in the fence. Get him.
So he was like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
At least my teacher was hot.
And he's not. Perfectly, huh?
Looks like Nick Nolte now.
Pretty good casting, yeah. In all the cases you have taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
Actually, better yet, he looks more like Gary Busey now.
Actually, that's more accurate, yeah. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Volcama does is his job. To find the suspect guilty, perfectly.
That's because he doesn't allow the defense to give any evidence.
In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
He's got a small wiener.
So he took it away. I got an implant.
Damn. It doesn't work now. Edgeworth? What you're saying is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. God, I'm getting out of here. I don't like you.
Show this, your dead father. Dick! What are you fucking doing? That's a photo. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're right, I shouldn't show him the photo of his dead dad.
Fucking idiot.
Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories.
What is it?
Nothing. Just your dead dad.
Huh?
Huh?
What about the actual DL6 file? It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, the statute of limitations runs out.
Tomorrow. Couldn't that be a coincidence?
But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, bye, Edgeworth!
Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
Close one today, eh? Got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. See?
Made out of wood.
Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer, even though I'm a detective. Better than a police officer.
Yes.
Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, that's the cocaine.
Yeah.
And one other thing. No one could go into the woods today.
The woods?
Yeah, James
Woods.
James Corden really fucked that musical over. So, no one's allowed it.
What musical hasn't he fucked up?
Cats.
Yeah,
The entire
right.
movie was just a disaster. That was not solely him. That was everything.
Yeah, that was Judi Dench's fault.
Where Lotto was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. And, well, they killed Lotto.
Ooh.
He got pretty mad, and no one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotto's in a lot of trouble.
Get out of here, Ryan. Get out of here.
Okay.
Get out. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Bye.
Maya, you're fired. Go wait in the car.
I'm in the beach.
Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
I saw.
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
Close. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Looks like there's a dead body in the water.
Water.
Lake?
I like myself some coffee.
Copyright.
Coffee is copyrighted. Fuck. Those scoundrels.
Those damn white chicks.
Terry Crews. That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
Never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Let's see if his bird's still in there.
Ahem!
God damn it. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Ah, hello. What might you be doing here? Oh, for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like a scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, there's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
It's Von Karma, so no.
Mary should be fine.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, not sure.
If you find anything out, come up my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grosswick was doing here anyway?
I'm not gone yet. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I don't fucking know.
To the caretaker's shack. Let's see if the bird's in there. Bird, tell us where he is!
Looks like I'm going to have to take out my convincing tools.
Tweezers. I'm gonna pluck every
Ooh.
feather from that body.
Nobody's home. Hello! Hello! Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where you're going. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly?
Maybe you
Hello! Hello! Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello, what? And I'm gonna look around in
the next episode.
Oh, enthusiasm! Thank you. Thank you all for watching this episode of Ace Attorney. Make sure to like, subscribe, and help me know if I'm to be open. With cheers! But is this steak with like fucking gaff tape on it? What is that?
I think that's Spam Masubi.
Yeah. Bye!